Kumar. Friends from the media, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you to this session to release the book, The New Age Entrepreneurs. CII, as you know, has been showcasing entrepreneurs in Tamil Nadu and southern region. We started a few years ago by writing a book, 101 First Generation Entrepreneurs of Tamil Nadu, called Star Trek. In that, we found that many of our entrepreneurs, many of them are sitting here, are a little shy to be showcased, to be profiled, and we thought this is the only way to bring them and have more and more role models for our youngsters to become entrepreneurs. So 101 First Generation Entrepreneurs was also translated in Tamil and has been a runaway success in terms of the use of the book in business schools and by individual entrepreneurs. Then we thought, what is the entrepreneurship in Tamil Nadu? And a breakthrough innovators identified 24 of them and showcased that the next year. Couple of years ago, brought out a handbook on entrepreneurship called CII's Entrepreneurship Handbook. This is extremely useful in terms of identifying how to write a business plan, who to go to get money, how do you fill up a form with a bank, with SIDBI, what are the terms that people use. That's a handbook that is now available by Westland Publishers in bookshops, and it's on its third print. Under the leadership of Mr. T.T. Ashok, Chairman Southern Region last year, he said, take it to the Southern Region. Don't stop in Tamil Nadu, take it to the Southern Region. And that is how this became a Southern Region initiative last year. We were fortunate to get Grant Thornton as our knowledge partners and Mint, the newspaper, that then decided to help us write it, edit it, and got Random House to publish it. Looking at the response for this book, they printed 10,000 copies, and it is, I believe, almost over. We tried to get some to be sold here, and we had no stock anywhere in Chennai. It's available on Flipkart though. So it is 195 rupees to hear the stories. Come on, 30 entrepreneurs have been showcased with the help of Mint. Anupama is from Mint. And we got them to say not just their profiles, but lessons they've learned, good and bad. And quite a few of them are here who will be on a panel a little later to share some of their own stories. I want to take the opportunity to start by thanking T.T. Ashok, Mint, Random Publishing, Sequoia Capital for helping us identify some of these entrepreneurs and for sponsoring and supporting this initiative, and Grant Thornton, who did the due diligence on these entrepreneurs and were looking at governance and a number of issues, truly a good knowledge partner. As we talk about entrepreneurship, I would like to congratulate the government of Tamil Nadu for its important announcement to support entrepreneurs in the state. It's called the NEEDS scheme, and it is just the kind of scheme that we need to support and create an ecosystem for entrepreneurship development. At the national level too, EDI, Entrepreneurship Development Institute, has a national entrepreneurship policy, which is recommending that, like we have a National Skill Development Commission, to have something for entrepreneurship development. The good news is that Mint, Random House, Grant Thornton, and Sequoia have all agreed to support the next book. And so we will be producing the next version of this book sometime later this year. I'd like to thank all supporters of this book and thank you all for being here. I'd like to invite Mr. N. Kumar, Vice Chairman of Sanmar and past President of CII, to address the gathering.
Thank you, Ram. Our chief guest, Honorable Speaker of Tamil Nadu Legislature, Mr. Jai Kumar, Ram Raj, entrepreneurs, friends from media, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a pleasure for me to be here with you on this happy occasion of the release of the book, The New Age Entrepreneurs. I believe it was first released in Mumbai and had great success. So I'm very happy that we are doing it here. The plan for, not the book, but the entire area, I think took shape in Chennai, in southern region, many years ago. So I must congratulate CII Southern Region, C.K. Ranganathan, and in fact his predecessor Gopal Srinivasan, who thought of the idea of giving credit to entrepreneurs and their related cultures. If you read the book, the editor of the Mint, Mr. Sukumar Raghunathan, in his foreword has mentioned that somehow the 4 southern states are not recognized as hotbeds of entrepreneurship, even though the region has encouraged and developed them and have been successful. I think it's a true statement. Mr. Pandey, Managing Director of Sequoia, in his introduction, has clearly serialized 6 traits which go to making an entrepreneur. And he goes on to say that in their experience across the globe, they found that these 6 traits are common. In my own humble opinion, I believe the single most important trait of entrepreneurship is passion. And that's the first trait he has also mentioned. It is given, of course, that they must have the requisite knowledge. Passion helps the entrepreneur overcome any obstacles or roadblocks which come in his or her way. And there are many, not only in India, but all over the world. The second trait that the entrepreneurs is to scale their venture is the ability to attract, develop talent, and to retain them. This, I believe, is the second most important issue. I believe that with passion and talent as a foundation, the entrepreneur will be successful in his area. I believe that leadership, capital, etc., will all come automatically as time goes on. The book, when it showcases all these entrepreneurs, I believe you read it, will find this as a common area. India and Indians, in fact, in the last year, the growth rate, the world community has said that Indian success is due to entrepreneurship, the basic entrepreneurship of the Indian. Coming back to CII, I think entrepreneurship is something CII has been involved in a long time. CII is involved with, for example, another area called BYST, the Bharatiya Yuva Shakti Trust, which started from its inception in 1992. BYST provides end-to-end support to young, dynamic micro-entrepreneurs. And I think over time, we have 8 centers around the country to develop entrepreneurs in the micro area. I must congratulate Mint for partnering CII and bringing out this book, which is a reflection of the path-breaking work CII Southern Region has taken. As I said earlier, I must place on record the outstanding work done by CII, Ranganathan, T.T. Ashok, Gopal Srinivasan, Ram Raj, and the entire team for taking the ability for showcasing the talent initially in Tamil Nadu, later in Southern Region. As I told Ram Raj, the next step is to show it pan-India. I think that's an area which I think you need to move forward. Once again, let me also welcome all of you and welcome our chief guest to this very important function. Thank you.
May I request our chief guest, Mr. Jai Kumar, to please release a copy of the book. Mr. T.T. Ashok to please join us on stage. Some of the entrepreneurs featured in the book are here today, and we thought what better occasion than to have Mr. Kumar hand over a copy of the book to them. So I'll invite them one by one to come up and receive a copy of the book. Mr. Panikkar, Managing Director of Axel Limited, an IT entrepreneur. Mr. Murugavel Janakiram, famous for bringing young people together, Bharat Matrimony. So, but he gets, please. Mr. Nandakumar, who's come all the way from Kerala, Manappuram Finance, extremely innovative company. So, Mr. Nandakumar. Mr. Punnuswamy from Pure Chemicals. Product that we all use, Ramraj Cotton. Mr. Nagaraj, please. The sweetest of people, Krishna Sweets, Mr. Murli. Tirumala Milk, Mr. Brahmanandam. Is he here? No, he's not come. So I think that's the number we have today. Thank you, sir. May I request Mr. Jayakumar to please address the gathering.
Mr. R. Ramaraj, Co-Chairman, Confederation of Indian Industry Southern Region, Mr. N. Kumar, Past President CAA and Vice Chairman, the Sanmar Group, Mr. Sujit Haridas, Regional Director CAA, Mrs. Anupama, Thuru T.T. Ashok, Past Chairman CAA, and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, media and press. I am very happy to attend this function organized by the Southern Region of Confederation of Indian Industry and to release the book titled The New Age Entrepreneurs, published by Random House Publishers India Private Limited. First of all, I would like to say a few words about the CAA. CAA is an industry-led and industry-managed organization playing a proactive role in nation's developing process. CAA works to create and sustain an environment conducive to the growth of industry, partnering industry and government alike through advisory and consultative processes. My association with CA dates back from the year 2003. When I was IT minister, then CA has been arranging connect events from the year 2001, showcasing the growth of IT industry in Tamil Nadu, and I am happy to say that CA invite me for every year's function. I am glad to know that Confederation of Indian Industry has been actively promoting entrepreneurship through its various initiatives both nationally and at the regional level. I am happy to note that CA is rewarding successful entrepreneurs from the southern states with the CA Entrepreneurs Award. Now coming to the subject, to become truly developed nation, we have to nurture the spirit of entrepreneurship and increase the number of entrepreneurs amongst our youth, as they have the biggest potential to give employment to the millions of our skilled youth. Entrepreneurship, defined in the books as the act of one who undertakes innovations, finances, and business acumen in an effort to transform innovations into economic goods. Entrepreneurship is a critical element in the growth of an economy. It is stated that 18% out of a population of 1.2 billion in our country are entrepreneurs. This may seem high, but unfortunately, the bulk of the 18% are really one-man shows for its size. India has lower number of startup entrepreneurs and thus greatly needs more entrepreneurs. A good entrepreneur has to possess passion, positivity, creativity, and innovation, adaptability, and leadership qualities. In our country, entrepreneurs do not always find it easy to follow their ambitions. This can be due to one of the many reasons: lack of mentors, very few success stories which could inspire youngsters to become entrepreneurs, greater willingness among people to invest capital in enterprises that are already established rather than in startups, the society aversion to risk and lack of a good support base, attraction of top talent towards the IT sector, and their unwillingness to take risks. In order to overcome these hurdles, a number of measures have to be taken with adequate support from a wide variety of institutions. Understanding the importance of entrepreneurship, development in the economic growth of the state, our Honorable Chief Minister Purachi Thalaivi Amma has announced a new scheme called New Entrepreneurs Come Enterprise Development Scheme, that is NEEDS, from 2012-2013. Under this scheme, educated youth will be given entrepreneurial training, assisted to prepare their business plans, and helped to tie up with financial institutions to set up new business ventures. They will also to be helped to connect with major industrial clients. They will be assisted to avail term loans from banks. Tamil Nadu Industrial Investment Corporation is sanctioning capital subsidy of rupees of 25% of the project cost and soft loans with 3% interest subvention. Around 1,000 entrepreneurs will be trained each year under this scheme, and I am happy to state that at least 50% of the beneficiaries will be women. Apart from this, I am to state that historically, Tamil Nadu has been one of India's most progressive states, and it's amongst the top 3 on several economic and social indicators. Tamil Nadu is ranked first among the states in terms of the number of factories and the number of industrial workers. It is ranked third in terms of investment in fixed capital, value of industrial output, and the net value addition. Further, Tamil Nadu is ranked first in the country in electronic hardware manufacturing and exports. Traditionally, Tamil Nadu has a strong presence in the manufacture of engineering, automobiles and components, textiles,